Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel from the garden. We're going to do a bit of tree fern care today, so we're going to be sorting these bad boys out. We've got 10 of them around the garden, and obviously after a long winter's hibernation we need to get them sorted, get them looking the best, because looking at that, it's got a few brown fronds on it. We've just taken the fleece off, but I'm going to show you just what we do to get them looking good. Plus we've also got the irrigation system, which I'm going to have a go at start setting up. It's a bit different to the one at the allotment because this one is mains powered, so it should be a lot easier to deal with. So we'll have a little run through that. But first, let's get them unwrapped. Let's check they're all alright, and I'll show you just what we do. Obviously, we've had to get the big guns out. We've got ladders out for this one, so stay tuned and let's get cracking. Right, so I'm going to balance my ass precariously at the top of this frigging ladder. And we're going to pull ourselves up. Right, we're up. I don't know how safe I am, but as you can see, we're not even holding on here. One bit of wind and we're in the shit. So anyway, what we're going to do is first, I'm going to flick you around, make it a bit easier. I'm going to cut off any of these fronds that are all brown, like this one. See, it's no use, no ornament that. It's got a little bit of green on the end, but I'm going to get it off just to make a bit of room for the next one, next to the new one. I'm also going to pull off the bedding that I've put in there to insulate. So I like to use oak leaves. There's a big oak tree down at our allotment, and that's all I use. Sometimes a bit of straw, but I find it a bit messy. One tip I will say though is when you're messing about with these, you don't just want to be putting your hands straight in, because sometimes over the winter you'll have like wasps and things like that might have hibernated here. Obviously you don't want to get stung, but look at that. So it's the first time I've looked in here since probably about November we wrapped them up. You can see the new fronds just coming out here, so it's all good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to neaten this up and take off. I'll probably take off these ones here. I'm going to leave these green ones though, because they're still obviously they're still photosynthesizing, putting energy back into the plant. But I'm going to get this tidied up, give it a good water, and then I'm going to stay on top of the watering, because they like to be moist. We love that word, don't we? But they like to be damp, shall we say? So I'm going to get the irrigation set up, and it can just water it probably twice a day. And then I don't have to. Little top tip when you're cutting these back, you don't want to cut too much off the old fronds, because over time that's what's going to make your trunk. As you can see, that's last year's growth, that was the years before's, and then probably the year before that, and obviously working its way down. And these little bad boys, I say little, this one's about 9 foot tall, are very slow growing. I think maybe in its natural habitat, maybe a foot a decade, so 9 foot, you do the maths, and obviously you pay for that. So what you want to do is cut it back, I like to leave probably 6 to 8 inch, and then probably neaten them up a bit later on, so a bit like that, easy. Right, that is all unwrapped and looking good. I mean, look at this bad boy. It's an absolute beast, this one. I mean, it took 4 of us to lift it in, I think. It made a mess in the car. Don't even know how to fit it in the car anyway, but it took a forklift to lift it into the car, and 4 of us just to haul it out. I think there's an old video on my Instagram from a few years ago, but it's an absolute monster. They're all looking good in the middle, in the crown. They've all got like the little knobbly bits, and they're going to probably unfurl in the next few weeks. So I'm going to keep them watered, keep them fed, and hopefully they come out like almost like monkey tails or whatever, but they're massive, 1.5, some of them even nearly 2 meters. The fronds on them, absolutely huge, magnificent plant, and a bit Jurassic Parky. So yeah, we'll get them bit of TLC and they'll be looking absolutely amazing. So yeah, they're not hard to look after. I think they've got a bit of a bad rep, but if you want that bit of a jungle sort of themed garden, bit of a tropical vibe, have a look at the Dixonia Antarctica, because you will not be disappointed. That one doesn't look as good, does it? I've had to cut quite a few off, bits of the fronds off that one. So yeah, check them out. Right, so we have come round to this part of the garden, and we are going to show you into one of our smaller ones. So this is a perfect example here of the new fronds, looking all tickety-boo, nice and solid as well. Just about to, I think, a bit of water and a bit of feed, and they will be sending them out like that. So yeah, that's what you want. You don't want it squidgy in there. You want it just all nice and hard. All it needs is a bit of a water, a bit of a feed, and just keep on top of it. And bloody hell, I've got a plastic washer in there. Yeah, all it needs is water and a feed. Keep at it, and probably in about 3 to 4 weeks, these will just come straight out, and they look magnificent. So if you're after that bit of a tropical vibe in the garden, check out the Dixonia Antarctica. So if this has helped you out, you know what to do. Drop me a follow, subscribe, whatever it is, and let me know, have you got tree ferns in your garden? We've got 10. I am after a medullaris, a black tree fern, but they like rocking all shit. So if you know anywhere I can get one, drop me a comment and let me know, because I think it looked amazing in this garden. So yeah, I'll love you and leave you, and we'll see you down at the allotment probably next time for another episode.